What's the single most important word in geopolitics? It's not power, alliances, or economy. It's sovereignty. But what does it actually mean? And why does it drive so much of what happens in our world? Let's break it down in the next 3 minutes. At its core, sovereignty is the supreme, independent authority a state has to govern itself. Imagine your country as a house. Sovereignty means you, and only you, get to make the rules for what happens inside your house. You can set your own laws, manage your own economy, and decide your own future, all without your neighbors telling you what to do. This idea isn't new. It was cemented way back in 1648 with the Peace of Westphalia, which basically ended a massive European war by agreeing that each state would respect the borders and authority of the others. This created the international system of independent countries we know today. The most crucial consequence of sovereignty is the principle of non. This is a foundational rule in international relations. No other country has the legal right to meddle in another's internal business. Whether it's about how a country runs its elections, what laws it passes, or its domestic policies, other nations are supposed to stay out of it. Of course, this principle is constantly being tested. Just look at the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. The entire crisis is a brutal, real-world struggle over sovereignty, specifically Ukraine's right to exist as an independent nation with control over its own borders and destiny. It shows just how fiercely nations will fight to protect their sovereignty when it's challenged. But wait, what about international law and organizations like the United Nations? Doesn't that limit a country's power? Here's the catch. International law generally only works because sovereign states voluntarily agree to follow it. A country signs a treaty because it chooses to, not because a higher global authority forces it to. If a powerful nation decides to ignore a treaty or a UN resolution, there's often very little the world can do to enforce it, short of major diplomatic or military action. This shows that even with our interconnected global system, sovereignty remains the ultimate authority. It's the bedrock principle that defines a country's independence and its place in the world. So, the next time you hear about border disputes, trade wars, or international treaties, remember the word sovereignty. It's the invisible force shaping the headlines and dictating the chess moves on the global stage. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, give this video a like and hit that subscribe button for more insights into how our world works. See you in the next one.